Taurus family, hello and welcome to your December 2024 tarot forecast. I'm Ms. Eden, and Taurus, I'm so happy you're here. Welcome. This is going to be a general reading for my Taurus sun, moon, and rising signs. Know that this is going to be, since it is a general message for the collective Taurus family, not every single thing will hit for every single one of my Taurans. So take what does align with you from this message, what is meaningful, and then leave the rest for others. All right, beautiful Taurus? Don't sweat it either if you don't catch this video right after I release it. Know that there's really a divine timing to all of this. So whenever you feel that urge, that tingle to click and watch or listen, that's the right time, excuse me, for you to receive this message. All right, Taurus family? So trust in that. Trust in the divine timing of things. I am very excited to announce that I am now accepting tarot reading bookings. So I am opening up my calendar to do one-on-one tarot readings with y'all, and I'm really excited for that. Now, if you're interested in booking a tarot reading with me, you can head over to my Instagram account, and that link you can find in my bio, y'all, for my Instagram. Head over to my Instagram and send me a DM message to set up an appointment, and we'll get you all scheduled for a tarot reading. So I'm really excited to work with y'all. That's the big news, and I am keeping it pretty basic. I know going through the DMs is kind of basic right now, but let's see how that works and how much interest there is in the tarot readings before I do something full-blown like a website. All right, so little steps, baby steps. And while we're talking about this new step on my journey, this next step forward, I should say, with doing one-on-one tarot readings, I want to take a moment of gratitude to just express thanks and pure joy that all of y'all are here. So thank you so much for all of your views, your likes, your comments especially. I really love hearing from the family and the collective. Your subscriptions, all that helps this channel and helps my work. So the best way, the easiest way, the cheapest way, because it's free, y'all, that you can support my channel and my work is to interact with my videos. So thank y'all so much. And I know we have a lot of new Taurus subscribers joining the family, so welcome. I'm really excited you're here, and I hope that there'll be something meaningful for you in this video. And to all the longtime Taurus subscribers, welcome back, fam. I'm so happy y'all all are here. All right, so we're going to do a little something different this month. And I guess, yeah, while I'm at it, before I scoot ahead into our agenda, I will take that half an extra second to plug my Instagram. That's the only other social media account I mess with, but I do post plenty of things over there that don't always cross over to my YouTube here. So let's keep growing that family. If you do like my work and want to keep supporting me, again, check me out on Instagram. Hopefully there'll be some great stuff that you'll enjoy on there. So today I want to keep this reading a little bit shorter. I'm still putzing around, messing around with the flow. What I'm feeling is the right mixture of everything for the readings each month. So we're going to shorten it because I know it is the holiday season, y'all, and we're all busy doing things, traveling about, running errands, seeing family, being with people. And for those of us that work in industries where the holiday season is very busy, like I know it's hectic for a lot of different reasons. So in that effort, I'm going to remove the astrology forecast and plan on doing a separate video for that, for all signs to check out. All right, so that's to keep a lookout for that early December for the astrology forecast for the month of December 2024. As you know, the energy has been picking up, y'all. So it's been wild out there so far. And so today what we're going to do, Taurus family, is we're going to do an oracle card pull to grab the overarching theme of today's reading, and then we're going to get into your tarot spread for December. All right, so that's our flow for today. Our oracle deck that I'm using is the Shaman's Dream Oracle. I really do love this deck. It speaks to me. It's really great for giving very kind of broader messages that you can then dig down into. So I really love this deck. The artwork, the messages, everything speaks to me, but I know we all have special decks that speak to each one of us. Now, from the deck, the theme when I was asking Spirit for the theme for Taurus for their reading for December. I keep wanting to say November. It's probably because it's the end of November when I'm filming this. But you have the horned cactus. Resourcefulness, Taurus, number 29. So 29 adds up to 11. 11 adds up to 2. Maybe those are some important numbers that might be coming up for you, or you might be seeing messages or signs with those numbers involved this month. So this is not, I believe Pisces also got this oracle card pull for their theme for December. So let's dig in and find out. Let's read a little bit about this card. Horned cactus, blooming through resilience, resourcefulness, and discovery. When nothing seems to be happening fast enough or your ideas have dried up, you begin to question your relevance. During these periods in life, you might feel like giving up, frustrated and resentful that success will never happen for you. The issue here, however, is a matter of perception. That's very important, Taurus. Perception. The horned cactus thrives in the barren desertscape, offering you the gift of water when it all appears to be dry. If you look at its body, you see the natural thorns that protect it from predators and the elements. What you don't see are the deep roots that extend far into the earth, filling it with a continuous flow of water. This succulent is a symbol of resilience, of resourcefulness, of your needs being met in spite of appearances to the contrary. It's a reminder of the courage and inherent wisdom needed to dig deep below the less than friendly surface that hides a rich underworld below. Can you connect to this magical truth and trust? The desert is a mystical place filled with mysterious creatures beautifully adapted to their environments. The horned cactus tells you to take heart. This journey is only temporary, and you will soon be met with greener pastures. But first you must acknowledge your inner strength and fortitude as you're tested here. Be the cactus, resilient and resourceful. I love that message for my Taurans this month. Absolutely. So, Taurans, let's see how that message plays out as we dive a little deeper into the month of December for y'all. For my Taurus collective. So here you are starting off the month of December, Taurus, with the Three of Cups. It is very much about celebration, about close connections. This is your coven, like those, your BFFs that you are closest to, that you trust without a doubt, that you know got your back. There's a judgment-free zone there. It is a safe space, up, down, and all around. That is what this Three of Cups is about. Celebration and just enjoying all the gifts of that connection with close community. So abundance that comes from that. On this card, it's abundance. I love that. So my Taurans might have the forming of some new close kindred spirits and communities coming into their lives of late. That is wonderful. Or if not, there's the opportunity there, Tauran. You just got to make sure you're open for it. All right? So deep connections, deep celebration. And it seems like my Taurans got a lot to celebrate because the energy surrounding you, Taurus, is the sun. I love this for you. You've been on a journey, Taurus, for a while. Like a lot of the signs have, but y'all have been on a journey. It has not been easy. You've had to move through the muck and the slow and the darkness in order to, here you are, get to the sun. And like you have all these blessings, close community, a lot of stuff is starting to manifest for you. So this is just pure joy, happiness, lightness of spirit after moving through a lot of difficult times. This is, again, finding that childlike wonder and exhilaration for life, shining because you've shown a lot of light unto the areas of darkness. Then you've gleaned a lot of learning. I want to say education. You've learned a lot from that darkness. You've done the work, Taurus. Here it is, your sunshine, your community. They're there for you. I love that these are the first two cards for my Taurus in December. Abundance and community and celebration and that friggin' sunshine. Oh, I love it. Joy. And just with that, of course, it's filling your energy. It's giving you a whole new start to how you can wield your energy and what you want to create. This could be new travel opportunities, new insights, new epiphanies coming to my Taurans. But y'all just, this Ace of Wands is like, you got a whole fresh start, and it's fiery, it's creative, it's sourced through the right means. You're tapped in, tuned in, turned on, Taurus. You're like all about it, tapped into that sun energy. It's like you're pulling that direct sun energy and just making a whole new reality for yourself, starting a whole new path. Again, this could be moves, this could be travel, certainly could be new ideas and inspirations, creativity, new projects. Yeah, but I'm wondering if this also has some connection with the solar activity that we've been seeing in this solar cycle, because we've been having a lot of intense solar flares of late. So that's at the root of my Taurans energy for this month of December. And coming out of the past, you've had a very challenging past where you might have had to deal with a lot of power dynamics, people and things, situations, communities, places taking from your mental well-being. And it's like it's just kept taking because you kept trying to go up against it, or kept trying to keep going down that same path until you learned, wait, this isn't the battle I need to be fighting right now. There's more power on the other side against me, that I shouldn't be using my energy here. Again, you're like, I need to be using my energy elsewhere. So you're coming out of this period of like competition, of butting heads, of a power struggle that's caused some difficulty, maybe with health, with your mental state, with how you're seeking this truth. There's been some blocks, but again, there's always going to be blocks. Like I like to think of those like tests, right? Yeah. Very much like revolutionary change with that card, and truths being sought. This is balance and justice. Moon and Aquarius. I like that these cards have always like the planet and astrological sign equivalent with that. But futility, absolutely. Just don't keep butting your head. You've learned, Taurus, to not just keep running your head against and those horns against the same wall. What is the definition of insanity? Doing the same thing over and over, expecting different results. Right. So crowning your reading is the 8 of Pentacles. Love that. This is seeing the fruits of your labor literally bear fruit. The hard work of everything that you've done, from seeding your ideas, nurturing them, giving them what they need to grow, time, patience, nourishment, nutrients, and now you're seeing the fruits of that labor. It's not quite time to pick it yet, but you're starting to see that you're like, there it is. I can see the fruit on the tree. Okay, so this is about knowing prudence, like when it's time to pick. Okay, and when it's not quite yet. We got this Mercury retrograde cycle. A lot of things are a lot of planets are retrograding at this moment. We got a lot of heavy energy to slow down, might experience some setbacks. So again, patience, prudence will be key. And you know that, Taurus. You're wise. You're slow moving. You know what it's all about. You're going to revel in that brand new or deepening community with that 3 of Cups energy, that sun energy. You're like, cool, I'll stay there for a bit. But heads up, coming up, wow. These two cards, these two energies have been coming up for a lot of people. And thank you, Spirit, thank you. I was thinking about it earlier before I came on to record this reading, about why these two cards, the 5 and the 7 of Swords, show up for a lot of the readings this month in different positions, but usually pretty close together. And I think there's a lot of pull with health, our mental well-being, of course. There's lying, cheating, stealing, but it's a lot of this moving out of Pluto and Capricorn, and how we're all questioning the power structures and the truth about those power structures in our head, and how really those power structures might be lying, cheating, stealing, taking from our energy, our mental well-being, our mental balance. So yeah, I think that's kind of like why these two keep popping up for a lot of us, is like bigger themes for humanity right now. Is a lot of us are entering into a kind of challenge of the power dynamics and structure. Because again, Pluto in Aquarius demands we move away from top-down power and redistribute it equally. Okay, it's not just the few have all the power and then the rest of us don't. This is about an equal distribution of power is demanded. So coming up in the future, 5 of Swords, which is right, defeat. Yes. So this card can be about lying, cheating, stealing. Taurus, be aware, heads up. If there's outward sources you're working with, if something feels off, trust it. Someone's not being honest here. Someone's taking, again, from your mental well-being, your mental stability, and it might have to do with your physical stability, your physical resources, since it is creating this like kind of reversed pentacle. They're not using their material resources in the right way. Or they're taking material things from others, ideas from others that can lead to material abundance, maybe, a little payoff. But I also want to put another flip on this card, Taurus, because this is coming up in December for you in the future position. I want you to be aware of how we do this to ourselves, how we lie, cheat, steal to ourselves by thinking, creating images and expectations and false realities in our heads about situations in life, about our understanding of things. So sometimes we can feel like we need to do everything ourselves, that we have to feel the drudgery of oh, I have to, oh man, here I am doing it all and handling it all by myself and I'm exhausted. But no one said you had to do that. You didn't have to take all the resources and go in the midst of, the darkness of the night and do your work. Who said you had to do it that way? All alone in the secrecy of, no. So how are we lying, cheating, stealing ourselves and taking from our own mental well-being, thinking that power dynamics have to be one way? We're all having very much an infusion of revolutionary energy coming into our fields as Pluto shifts into Aquarius. And this is a 20-year shift cycle, I should say. So it's not going to be a fast shift, but we are feeling it. And it's going to be a long time of this grander change. So again, be aware that there might be some power struggles, some power plays, maybe something with these retrogrades right now might be coming back. That's touching on that 7 of Swords from earlier in the past. Okay, might be circling back. Now showing it itself in this 5 of Swords, which is all about change. And change can be kind of struggle, can be uncomfortable. But don't forget that you have community. You got sunshine there at the foundation of this month. You got fresh, new, fiery energy. Okay? So don't get caught up in all the mental turmoil. Just understand that this might not be the time for whatever, recognize what's happening. If someone's trying, even if it's yourself, Taurus, to yourself. But if someone is trying to lie, cheat, steal to you, be aware of that. Don't be ignorant. But now's not the time to fight all the battles. And you know that from past experiences. Now's the time to be making the game plan. Prudence is necessary. And I'm even picking up it's not even worth your energy. It's not even worth your time responding to this. Whatever's coming up, it's kind of like a test. Again, yeah, that's been coming up a lot for a lot of the signs. Is the energies right now with all these shifts and changes, the universe, the guides, the angels, the higher frequency, loving light, energy, whatever you want to call them. We're getting tests to see are you growing? You say you want to grow. We're giving you the opportunity, and we see you doing the work. How resourceful are you going to be in getting through another triggering situation? Are you going to react to it the same? So that's what I'm feeling for my Taurus. This might be a test from the universe of that last cycle you went through. What did you learn about from that? You going to make the same mistakes, or are you going to move forward with that new knowledge and make different choices this time? Because what is the definition of insanity? Rewind if you need to hear it again. It was earlier in the video. Here you are right now, Taurus, Queen of Wands, deeply, deeply connected to how you want to wield your spiritual energy. A lot of creative fire here. This could also indicate a feminine, older, feminine, wiser fire sign. So that's going to be fire. That is Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Sorry, it took me a minute. I was like, what's the third one? Okay, right. So, yeah, she is deeply connected to spirit as well. Her spirit guide is there helping and leading the way. So, spirit, Taurus, you know that that's the way you've been getting through. That's the way you've been finding your peace, your sunshine, your community, your people, is a little bit of surrendering and trusting spirit. Not a little bit, a lot of it. Some of y'all have been surrendering a little bit. You're stubborn. Those of you who've been willing to do the work and really surrender when circumstances are getting rough, when you got those futile situations at hand, you're receiving that next level energy upgrade, those frequency upgrades. You're like, the universe is like, great, you've learned the lesson. You're doing amazing. You're listening to us. We're guiding you, always there. And with that comes a lot of fiery energy, a lot of fast movement, but very creative, very fun. Yeah. Oh, I love that. So that's where a lot of my Taurus are feeling right now. Yeah, ain't no stopping y'all. No matter what's coming up, like, ain't no stopping y'all. And people see that you got, you got bigger things coming in. Again, that patience is like going to be important, but your ships are coming in. You've put the feelers out. You've put the word out there. The universe is now manifesting that shit for you, Taurus. Because again, those of you who've done the work are seeing the fruits, are seeing the labors of your fruit bear fruit. Now I'm getting all tongue-tied, but are seeing your labors bear fruit. So that's what this is about, this Three of Wands energy. You've sought that by truth, virtue. You've been very much focused on what is in line with my highest, truest self, that highest, purest form of my energy that is led with light, love, compassion. What can help bring me in line with that? Day-to-day practices, spiritual connections, work life, family life, love life. My relationship with one's relationship with the planet, with food, with our vices, all of that. Like you've been experiencing a lot of truths, coming to a lot of truths, and people see that within yourself, that you've been doing the work, and now it's like they're seeing your ships are starting to come in. That energy you've put out there is now coming back to you, Taurus. Seems like a lot of y'all will be getting word and updates in December, but again, it might not be time to execute. We got Mercury retrograde through the 15th of December. It might be time to hold off, right now, and you'll know when to take the next step when the time is right, because you got that Queen of Wands energy. Spirit's there to guide you. Just create, just have fun, be in that sunshine. Let the light shine through. Because your hopes and fears are that you're making the wrong choices with all this new start, this new energy, there's still a little bit of self-doubt with this debauchery card. 7 of Cups, illusions and delusions. A lot of y'all are really questioning, my earth signs especially, like, whoa, is what I really want what society tells me, like money, fame, power, stuff, things, like, that's what I keep hearing from everyone that I should be wanting, but I don't know if that's really the thing that fills my cup. Look how sticky and icky that energy is versus, look at this cups. That water is turned to like light, just pure light energy. Oof. So you're a little bit scared that you're like the choices that you might be making. Oh, maybe it'll set me back. There's always that nervousness. You lead with that heart-centered energy. Okay, that's going to be very, very important for my Taurans. Like, you can trust your heart now, Taurans. You've done the work where I think you've formed, I'm seeing like a good enough connection between like mind, body, and heart and spirit. Like, it all is kind of coming together where you don't have to worry about it being overly like, oh, I'm overly emotional about it and overly heart. No, like there's almost like this balance. You just need to take a moment of stillness to figure out what does, again, fill your cup when you get some choices offered to you. Again, another test from the universe. You have what it takes to discern that. Just ask the universe to shine that light on the truth so that you can discern the right path forward. I've mentioned this a couple of times in the last couple of days, and it just popped up again about thinking when you have choices to make, thinking about a little bit, future oriented, but you're like, okay, how does this choice make me feel doing this, going this path? All right, it makes me feel maybe a little more anxious, a little more stressed. Okay, well, what about if I go this way? All right, well, that's less stressful. Okay, maybe that's not exactly what I wanted to do, but it feels a little less stressful. Maybe that's a smoother process, right? So, like, that's what I mean about suss it out. Like, see how it feels in your mind and your vibration as you imagine making these choices and stepping on those paths. How does it feel vibrationally in your heart? That should really guide you. And again, this coming back to ultimately home and community. Four of Wands, Three of Pentacles, teamwork, home, those places. And that's not just home physically. This is energetic home, that larger understanding of it. It's going to be very important for you. And you're going to be finding out a lot more about teamwork and the energy space that you resonate with and associate with that word home. It's going to get really deep and meaningful for my Taurans this month. I can just tell, like, the universe has got some big offerings for y'all. Whether it's work, project related, like, you have a lot of new, fresh energy. And I think a lot of it is work and project related, but it's almost like a nice intermingling of the people that you're going to be involved with. A lot of them will be really good for you. Again, you'll have that close coven, celebration kind of energy, but there are going to be some tests and some people that you got to be mindful of as well. Learn from the past, Taurus, all right? Because you got all the support and knowledge there for you. Remember that. You are that Queen of Wands energy. You know how to wield your power. You know how to take it from the non-physical now, the idea stage, and you know how to start manifesting that shit and changing it into a material something that you can see here. And you know that it's just like you see it manifesting. There it is, right? But you're like, okay, I just got to be patient. Wait and pick. Wait when it's ripe and pick. Sending my Taurans so much love for the month of December. Bye, y'all.